All right, welcome everybody to episode 65 of the CosCast.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. I am, as always, your main host, Pixiedust Cosplay. And with me, I have my two fabulous co-hosts.
Annabella Cosplay.
Enyassia Cosplay. And we are joined today by our fabulous guest, Alvi Cosplay and Mysteries. Welcome, Alvi.
Hello. You can say Alvi if you want.
Thank you.
Oh, Cosplay Mysteries is like cosplay page name, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just stick to Alvi for the evening.
Thank you.
And hello to everyone in the audience who are joining us in the chat tonight. So glad you could all be here with us again. Remember, if you have any questions to Alvi during the episode, please feel free to write them in the chat and we will answer them as best we can. Right, so let's get to it. Let's get into cosplay progress. Have we made any progress on any cosplays this week?
Sort of. I went shopping on Friday, and I bought some stuff for cosplay. Not fabrics, but already made clothes.
Awesome.
So my new shopping method is, can I use this for cosplay? Yes, I'm buying it. So.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah, this thing works really bad for me because my whole flat is full of unnecessary stuff which I bought for this reason, and this stuff is just lying all over the place. So
Understandable.
It's not very practical if you have a small apartment. No. Well, I got my Harry Potter Gryffindor tie in the mail, so yay! I didn't make it either, but I'm going to try to make his wand later. So yes, because I made Luna Lovegoods last year, and that went really well. I just used a chopstick and some paper clay and some paint, and voila. So I'll be trying to do the same thing with Harry's wand, I think.
Yes, your last one did turn out really good, so you should try that.
Thank you.
Yeah, go for it. You can also use Warbler if you want.
Yeah,
it's really
I have
easy to
some
make.
Warbler lying around, so maybe I'll try that this time. We'll see.
Yeah, Warbler and wood glue, and then you have it, basically.
Absolutely. Enyassia, what have you been doing? Have you been making any cosplay progress?
No.
No? Erg. Right. Well, that's okay. We can't always be making progress.
No, I'm just waiting for my wig so I can make progress.
This is true. All right, let's see. Let's move on then, I guess. Anna, have you been working on anything this week?
I really should be working on something, but I haven't because I haven't had time. I have so much to do at my school, at my work, at my art design, articons, things, and other things that I didn't have time. And then I'm dancing also. So I don't have any time. But yeah, I really should be doing some progress because BanzaiCon is in 3 weeks and
starting to feel the pressure.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, don't even talk to me about BanzaiCon. We have so much to do before BanzaiCon. It's crazy.
Yes. I also have the trouble with deciding what to have with me because now I have like 4 different cosplays I want to wear at the same time, and
that's just not gonna work.
No.
You can change cosplay if you really want to.
That is possible.
Yeah,
I could do that. Do like a costume change through the half of the day or something.
Yeah, you can bring one extra cosplay for the Cosplay Galaxy Gala, so that's a possibility.
We'll see.
Yeah, or you can just change costume on Saturday because Saturday is such a long day.
That's very true.
this. Yeah, I've never. I know people who does. I'm too lazy for this. No.
Good advice. Good advice. All right, let's move on to cosplay news, or we should just call it geek news, really, because we're doing a lot more than just cosplay news. Okay, so geekxgirls.com recently featured an article titled "What Video Games Taught Me." And it's a fun, charming list. And even though you might not identify with all of the things on the list, quite a few of them will ring true to you at some point. So I'm going to be posting the link to those in the info section for this video. But basically, some of them are, if you're facing new challenges, obstacles, then you're going the right way. And no one blames you if you have to check the map. And everyone is worth talking to. Which is, if you think about it, really true. That is pretty much what games will teach you if you play a lot of RPGs or adventure games. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty fun, I thought. Also, Sarah Burton from BuzzFeed has written an article. She created a superhero alter ego so she could stop being a doormat. So she sat down and made up an alter ego super female woman thing. She bought a costume that she could wear underneath her clothes at work. And she decided which kind of powers her alter ego was supposed to have. And she just went through like a week or a month with that alter ego thing in mind and tried seeing if it would help her in any kind of way. And at the end of the experiment, she felt like she was empowered by having had this alter ego for limited time, and like she wasn't as much of a doormat as she used to be before she tried this experiment. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I think we as cosplayers maybe feel a little bit the same when we're in cosplay.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we do.
We take on personas who have traits that we would like to have or that we admire and things like that. And I think it could help us become more confident people in everyday life.
Yeah, I guess so. And stuff like this, it really helps to do good stage performances, guys. When you are on stage, you should always imagine yourself as this character. You're not yourself, you're the character. The character has no stage stress or stage fear or something like this. You just go on and do your stuff and be fabulous.
Exactly. Good advice. Let's see what's next on the news list.
I just think we have to say one thing first, because there's a lot of questions about the gala thing for bonsai that we
in the chat.
mentioned. Yes, just to clear that out, because I tried to share the link for the post of that in the chat, but I weren't able to share a web address. So just to clarify what the gala for bonsai is, it's a charity dance auction that bonsai is hosting. So you can put money on or pay to get a dance with one of your favorite characters from different things, and all the money goes to the local Red Cross. So yeah.
So people have signed up. I know there's a couple of dwarves that we all love that have signed up for the auction. So you can bid for the first dance with, for example, Keely at the Galaxy Gala, and then you might and the cosplayers will be in character while you're dancing with them too. So be prepared. This is going to be so cool.
Yes.
So there's going to be a gala, people.
Oh, I want to dress really nicely for the gala. Yes.
Yeah, Ryuroi wants to know what we think we will use at the gala thingy. I honestly don't know.
Super nice dress.
With cosplay
gala, is it on Saturday?
We don't know.
No, we're not sure.
It's probably on the Saturday, because it used to be a thing called rave, BonsaiCon rave on Saturday evening. And yeah, I guess that gala is set instead of it. But
Probably.
I've actually never been there because they are always out partying on Saturday evening. Yeah, partying with people and drinking.
As well as the dance, you also get to get a photo together with the character yourself, taken by Danarki.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Yes.
he's really talented.
This is cool.
Let's see. I'm on BonsaiCon's pages. They have a post about the charity dance auction for the Red Cross. They're going to be doing the waltz, so people may want to consider party dresses or long flowy dresses because that'll be fun. But I don't think it says which day it's going to be on yet.
Oh, we'll just have to see.
Yeah,
when
we'll
the
have to wait and
program gets out.
Yeah.
And also, if any of you want to join that gala, you can and be one of the characters you can dance with. You can put up and send BonsaiCon a chart with your information, and maybe they'll use you.
Yeah, you can sign up to be one of the characters to be auctioned away.
Yes.
All right. Emissary of Wind commented on the whole superhero alter ego thing. She hopes that the woman really washed the costume at some point. I think she did.
All right.
Yeah, she probably did.
Yes. And Sarah says that the CosCast is the best thing to watch while working on a cosplay, and that's so sweet. We're happy to be able to entertain you while you work on your cosplays. Yes, you have to be 18 plus to sign up for the auction to be auctioned away, but so. But BonsaiCon has written all about it on their page. You'll find it under activities, dances, and parties.
Yeah, I still think you can be bidding and
you
participating.
can bid without being 18, but you have to be 18 to be one of the characters to be auctioned off.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Now we can move on to the next piece of news. There's going to be a live-action Mulan video being produced. Now, Annabella, I know you love Mulan, so you got to be pretty happy about this.
Yeah, sure. I like all the Disney characters.
But it won't be a Disney-produced movie. This is the twist.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. It's going to be produced by Sony, actually. And a company called 2.0 Entertainment. So,
but Disney does not own the Mulan story anyway.
No, but they have been actively making live action versions of some of their previous classics. Like they're making Beauty and the Beast now, and they've made Cinderella and stuff. So yeah, there might be a Disney Mulan at some point too. You never know.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yes. All right. So for any Mulan dorks out there, that's one's for you. Right.
I haven't watched the movie yet.
Oh, I have. I love the costumes. They're but it's a very, very girly movie. And maybe I think the motto might be a little bit like be brave and be kind. Doesn't always work.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's a cute message.
It's it's a nice message for sure. But a bit naive though, unfortunately.
Works fine for children.
Yes, works fine for children, exactly. There's going to be a cosplay workshop at Deichmanske bibliotek in Oslo on Saturday, September 24th. The workshop will be hosted by Chrix Design, and it starts at 12 p.m. It's free to attend, but you have to sign up in advance to be part of it. So she's going to be going through like Worbla techniques and things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's very cool. So if you haven't met Chrix Design, or if you're curious about Worbla and using alternative materials for making props, this might be a good thing to check out.
And also, she's going to represent Norway on next year's NCC, so she's very talented.
Yes, she knows what she's talking about. For sure. And the last piece of news is for all you Pokemon lovers out there. There is a new Pokemon show on YouTube called Pokemon Generations. The trailer and the first episode are out now. And they are really, really short, like only 3 or 4 minutes per episode or something like that, which is really weird. But the plot seems interesting enough. I saw the first episode in the trailer today, and I liked it. So,
Awesome.
yeah, if you're a Pokemon lover, this is definitely something for you.
Cool.
Cool. All right, that concludes the news bit, I think. So let's move on to the main theme. Huh?
I saw on Facebook today that there's going to be like this arrangement for like the record attempt on Pokemon in Oslo or something.
Pokemon Go or?
Pokemon Go.
Okay. That would have been interesting to talk about. Do you have a link to it or anything like that?
I'll try to find it.
Yeah, you can do that, and then we'll get into the main part of the show. So before we start asking you questions, Anna, I thought we could show some pictures of your previous cosplays, so people can get to know you. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, present. So this is one of your most recent ones. This is you as Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I call this Anakin, actually, with 2 N, because my name is Anna and this is my female version of Anakin Skywalker.
I think it's really clever. I think it's really
Anakin.
Anakin, yeah.
I think you look really awesome as
Oh,
Anakin.
thank you. Thank you.
I think it's so cool. And I love Star Wars so much.
Yeah,
Can't wait for Rogue
I
One.
I do it too. Yeah, same here, same here. It's so exciting.
Yes, December can't come fast enough. But yeah, this is so awesome. And this photograph is by Okami Photography. And most of the photos I have of you today are actually by Okami Photography.
Yeah.
I just have to say one thing. We just had the second marriage proposal on the CosCast chat.
Who wants to marry who?
Ida says, "Swoons, marry me."
to Anna's Anakin.
Yes.
Yes.
Aww. Aww. Just send me a private message and we can think about this.
I think we should probably set up cosplay dating, like a dating show on YouTube or something. Seems like a lot of cosplayers are searching for love.
Yes.
All right. Moving on. This is Lucille Sharp from Crimson Peak.
Yes.
Yes, which you did at GeekCon earlier this year, I think.
Yeah, I did. I've actually planned a photo shoot in some old house with some dark colors and stuff. But I'm waiting for my Edith to be finished with her costume. Edith Sharp is the light heroine of this
the
movie,
blonde
and
one.
the blonde one, and Lucille is the dark one. So I can't really make my photo shoot before she finished her full costume.
Done, yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
You have these
But
photos though. They look really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, this is also Okami. Yeah. And this is, I think, my favorite cosplay of yours.
Yes.
Bellatrix Lestrange is so good.
And you're always in character when you wear her. It's like, I'm not even talking to Anna. It's Bellatrix for sure. It's awesome.
I think that the thing is that I act actually exactly like Helena Bonham Carter. They have very similar character. So it's not that I'm acting as Bellatrix. It's like I don't know. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but you've got the crazy eyes down too in a lot of the photos. It's like it looks kind of deranged, and it's awesome.
Yes.
Also,
Ida.
Oh,
Yes.
Ida in the chat is saying, "Okay, no question, we're getting married."
Oh, okay. Okay, I agree. If she's going to cook all my food and clean my place,
Yeah,
I totally agree.
There you go. Them's the rules. Okay, moving on before Ida has a meltdown. This is your Amidala cosplay, which is also so beautiful. This photo was taken by Igor Saichev Photography.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, not Okami this time. This photographer is also really cool. He's like professional photographer, and he was able to put this background because
it looks beautiful.
you can't really find backgrounds like this in Oslo.
No,
unfortunately.
You can't. No.
Also, Ida is in on your terms. She has agreed.
Just move in, darling. I have place for you.
Pack your bags, honey. Good. Oh, it must have taken forever though to make all of those ruffles on the cape.
Yeah, it took like 3 weeks or something. I think it's over 1,000 of them, and I had to cut out at firstly, and then I had to use a candle. I had candle turned on, and then I had to warm up all the
stop them from fraying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That is a lot of work, but it ended up looking amazing. So kudos to you. Let's see. This is your Sasuke Uchiha, I think, from Naruto. And this is also by Okami. And the fabric in this shirt looks so amazing in real life. I don't know if you can see in the photography, but it lies so well on. So, yeah.
Okay, I will reveal secret of this fabric later in the show.
So yeah, and this is one of your few crossplays. You have a few, but you mostly cosplay women, I think. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. So what made you choose to cosplay a male character?
Well, actually, I love to cosplay male characters. If I had a face for it, I would only cosplay males, I think. But my face is really cute. I'm a cute girl. And it's really, really difficult for me to cosplay males. And Sasuke was a huge challenge for me. It took me like 6 years to get courage to cosplay him, because I wasn't feeling beautiful enough for a long time. And then last year I decided,
fuck it, I'll do it.
Fuck it, I'll do it anyway. And then it turned out really well, and I have a few really... Yeah, I have a few really beautiful pictures, but it's so difficult to cosplay him, because I still don't feel beautiful enough to cosplay him. So every time I dress as him, I look in the mirror and think, no, you're not.
But I think a lot of people feel that way, when they look themselves in the mirror and think, I'm not pretty enough, or, things like that. But it's, it's utter crap, because you're gorgeous, and so there.
Thank you.
I mean, you have a very, a smooth, round face, kind of like I do, which makes it easier to cosplay anime characters, I think, because you don't have very, very defined features like a lot of other people do that might have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is such a gorgeous shot.
Oh yes, it's amazing.
This is you as Beast and Silja Danielsen as Joker, and the picture is by Okami, of course.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most beautiful pictures that Okami has ever taken. And
yes, it's the colors and the angle, and
it looks like a work of art. Actually,
yes, it does.
I love it.
And you guys were just like taking the carousel around and around and around and around.
Yeah, in 2 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
That's dedication. 2 hours.
That's dedication.
No, I remember it was for 2 years ago, and I was sitting there and like, Celia, what are we doing right now? Are you sure this is okay? Are you sure it is gonna work? I feel really ridiculous. And Celia was like, it's going to be fine. Just relax.
Trust me. Well, it turned out amazing. So she was right.
Yeah, Celia is almost always right. Almost. we have won this thing which we can't agree about. This is Weeks, Cosplay Weeks, because she loves Arda Weeks and I love Weeks fashion.
Actually, our viewers were there when you took this picture.
What? So that's cool.
Oh.
Or her mother, at least. Riroy says, I remember my mother said she saw the two of you there. I can't believe I was there when you were there taking those pictures.
Aw.
That's cool.
That's so fun.
It's so cute.
Life's little coincidences.
Yes.
All right, I think we have one more photo. No, we have 2 more photos. Yeah. This is Anna as Anna. This also
just wanted to show you cute. Why I love Vegas fashion. This is Vegas fashion, wig from Vegas fashion, and this is so amazing. This is my bibliotek wig, as you can see, and this is the most gorgeous wig I've ever seen. So yeah, Vegas fashion, go for Vegas fashion.
Yeah. I've tried both. I really like Vegas fashion wigs, but I also like Arda. I'm kind of in between, so I'll agree with both of you.
Yeah, I have a lot of Arda wigs, and this week I'm wearing there is actually Arda wig. So yeah.
Once again, very beautiful dress. You're very good at dresses.
Thank you. I think this is speciality. I love dresses because I love beautiful costumes and I love details. I think I hate sewing, like just sewing seams and just making the basic shape of things. It's not so fun, but adding details.
Yeah, embroidery and
laces,
gemstones.
Embroideries, gemstones and choosing laces and trims and stuff.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff.
Yeah.
All right, last one. This is your Nerdanel, young Nerdanel by 12 Photography, and this is such a gorgeous shot. So pretty.
Yeah, it is. It is. I love this dress.
And you made this dress too, I assume?
Actually not. This dress is a gift I received from my cosplay husband. My cosplay partner who was cosplaying, husband of Nerdanel, she made this dress for me because she's a professional seamstress and she loves to make these things, and she has this very masculine face, so she can't really cosplay beautiful elvish women, but she loves the style and she loves the flowy fabrics and stuff. So she made this dress for me because she wanted to make a dress, and so I could wear it and be pretty.
Yeah, you lucky bastard.
Yeah, lucky bastard.
Yeah. Yes, I'm lucky. I know. I'm very lucky.
Amazing. So amazing. You've got so many gorgeous pictures and gorgeous cosplays. It's like, I kind of want to hate you, but I just love you instead.
Thank you. I love you too. Aww. And Penguin loves you too.
Yeah.
It's good to know. Oh, okay. So enough of that. Let's get on with the questions. So I figured, Annabella, why don't you start out with the first 4 or 5?
Sure. How long have you been cosplaying, and how did you get into cosplay?
Well, I've been cosplaying for almost 10 years. I think I think I've started for 9 years ago in October-ish. it was my first convention. And then, I got invited by one of my friends, which I wanted to meet really, really hard. And she was
Oh, it froze.
I guess she stayed today. Was in a small place called Hareid on the west coast of Norway, and I didn't really have many of real friends at this time, but I had a lot of internet friends. And then I got very beautiful friend who was cosplaying Uchiha Itachi, and she said, "Yeah, come and meet me at the convention in St. Petersburg," which is my hometown, by the way. And yeah, sure thing. Why not? And then I made a costume in like 2 weeks. It was Orochimaru from Naruto, actually. Yeah, it's very funny to remember this costume, but it was my first costume. And it was really, really, really fun to cosplay as Orochimaru. And then I got some photographers running around me and taking pictures. And yeah, got a lot of attention. And it was really fun. So yeah, it was my cocaine since then, I guess.
Your drug.
I can't stop, really.
It's the best kind of drug if you're going to be an addict. I think cosplay is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with you. But it takes almost this much money as actual drug. I think.
Very true.
But yeah, it's much more healthier, and you can learn to make stuff.
Exactly.
Yes. Learn new skills.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite cosplay at the moment? Like your own cosplay. What's your favorite cosplay?
Yeah. I think it's Sasuke Uchiha, which you showed earlier today, because he's one of my favorite characters ever, and I think that I managed to cosplay him in a very okay way. So yeah, I love it. And it was, as I said earlier, it was really for him. And you just say to myself that, you can do this. And then I'm really proud of myself that I actually did. And that it turned out okay. So yeah, it's Sasuke, but yeah, it's one of my simplest cosplays actually, because it's like a shirt and pants and
very comfortable, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's quite comfortable. Besides, but yeah, this thing is not so very comfortable when I wear Sasuke, but because he has like open chests.
Yes. You have to be careful.
Don't
turn the wrong way too fast.
No. Something like this.
Ida says in the chat that when she cosplayed Beast, a lot of people said her Beast sucked compared to yours. That's so mean. Who would say that?
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, that is so rude.
Yeah, it's really rude. Yeah.
That's not okay.
You shouldn't be comparing cosplayers to each other. It's not how it works. It's not why we do it. You do it to have fun.
You do it because you love a character, and everyone's going to be different. Not everyone can look the same.
Exactly. And I don't look exactly like Beast.
No.
She's a bit older, and she's much more like femme fatale, while I'm cute. So, yeah. I'm not the perfect Beast. I've seen better. But yeah, you shouldn't really compare cosplayers to each other. Yeah.
Fuck those guys. I'm swearing.
Yeah,
a lot
fuck
today.
those guys.
Sorry.
And come and say hi to me next time you see me at the convention. Show me your pictures, and I will say that you looked amazing, because I'm sure that you did.
You're married too now, so you know.
Yeah, but I can have more wives. I can have more than one wife.
Exactly. It's a free country.
Exactly.
And Sam says, "Do I spot morfar? Adorable dog is adorable." So,
yes, he was here, but then he left.
Yeah, well, I hear him more than I see
Yeah.
him, and well, hello, Kitty.
Yes. Hello, Kitty. Right.
Crawling with animals.
Yes.
Animals.
All right.
We're animals. Rawr.
Arr.
Squee, squee, squee.
I don't know what penguins say actually. What
No,
does
I
the
don't know
penguin
either.
say, guys? Do you know?
Leave a comment
Aw,
in the
yeah.
chat and let us know. What-
All right. Back on track. Question number 3. Alvi, what is your favorite genre to cosplay from and why?
Yeah, I guess that you mean books, like books, movies, games, and stuff like this by genre. Yeah. My favorite cosplay genre is books. I think I have a lot of cosplays from the books because I think that it's really creative. You can actually design your costume by yourself. And you can read the character description in the book, and then you can fall in love with character, and then you can do a research in the books and find some right colors which maybe belongs to family of characters, or find some symbols which you can relate to character, and then you can research the time which character lives in and the world which character lives in, and then you can search for the right fabrics which like suits the character and the overall style, and
So a lot of creative freedom, really.
Yeah.
And also the chat is saying that of course a penguin makes that newt sound that Pingu makes.
Oh, yeah, that
How
was
could
what
we
I tried
forget?
to do.
Right. But yeah, so you do a lot of fantasy though from books. It seems.
Of course, that's because I read a lot of books, and this is my favorite thing to do. Actually, I love reading books, and each time I get to read a cool new book, cool new fantasy book, I want to cosplay from there. And my most recent cosplay is Hirka.
Yeah, exactly. You made warrior Hirka from the third Raven Ring books.
Yes, I did.
She's so cute.
This is my problem because I look so cute. It's really hard for me to cosplay like cool character.
Yeah, I feel kind of the same. I don't feel like, I'm the serious, cool, beautiful chick. I'm the kawaii.
I'm down. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You're adorable.
Yes, I'm adorable. Exactly, I'm adorable.
But that's why one of the reasons why I love to take pictures with Okami so much, because she knows that I want to look really cool and like noble, and she makes me look this way. She somehow manages to make me look this way. Yeah.
But you have a few cosplays that's cool, like Bellatrix. She's not cute. She's scary and cool. So you do that well too.
Thank you. But I guess the thing with Hirka is that she's a really young girl. She's like 16 or 17 at the highest at the time of the third book, and I can't really do my makeup as this makeup is because I shouldn't look old. I should look young and nice, actually. But I guess I have to work on my play part of the Hirka. And I will cosplay her
too.
Yeah, your Hirka is cool too.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will cosplay her on Sunday once I come.
Awesome.
Maybe Annabella should bring her a Hirka too.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yes, she should.
I already have so many cosplays planned for BonsaiCon. I don't know what to do. But we'll see. It's on a maybe.
Yeah, you should
If
make
I
a
can
clone
fit
of
in the
yourself.
pants.
A clone of
Yeah.
yourself and Island number 2, and then
Yeah, maybe I'll bring
Yes.
this guy and he can be like my sidekick for the day. Be my alter ego. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
That would be great. All right, let's move on.
All right. Question number 5. No, 4. What kind of experience do you have with fabrics besides cosplaying?
Well, I was working in the fabric store for like 8-9 months. I got to know a lot of cosplayers by this way, actually, because they were like coming in and I was like, this face looks familiar. Hi. And they were like, hi.
Are you?
Yeah, and I was like, are you this and this and this? And they were like, yes, I am, and you're Alvi or Anna. And I was like, yes, hi. And then I was helping them with cosplay fabrics, and it was really, really cool and cozy. Yeah.
I actually
really
came
cool.
into the store where you worked once before we had actually met each other, and like, oh my god, that's Alvi, but I was too shy to say hi to you, so I just like walked by and like, I know who you are, but I can't talk to you.
Yeah, I think I went with you that time, Pixie, because I do remember that I've been with one of you guys, and you were like, oh, "Isn't that cosplayer? Yes, that's her. That's her. Yeah, that's her."
Oh my god.
Oh, you crazy. I just went straight up to Alvi and said, hi, can you help me with cosplay stuff? And she was, oh yeah, you're cosplayer, let me help you.
And we have all met you in the store.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Here you see. We see. It looked like really fun, but there were people who were coming and like, are you? And I was like, yes, I guess I am. Hi. It was really funny. Yeah, but it was really cool, and then I got to know a lot of fabrics, feel like that I have a lot of experience with fabrics. And then I worked with people who's been working with fabrics for like 40-50 years, because the shop owner, he opened this store for 30 years, I guess. And he was working there since then. So he is like fabric guru.
Yes,
he really
fabric
is.
god.
He knows his stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And then a lot of customers were like professional seamstresses and stuff like this. And they were really helping when they saw I was interested in what they're doing and why they're buying these fabrics. They were like, your costs tell you about fabrics like this, and then I buy this because of this, and stuff like this. And it was really cool. And then I got a lot of inspiration to do more cosplays when I was working there, because of those fabrics. I was constantly going to the store and touching all the fabrics and thinking, I can use you for this one, and you for this one, and then I can make a rococo dress of this one, and
it's like being trapped in a candy store.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because I love fabric stores. That's why I got the job there, I guess, because I was customer for 6 or 7 years, and they knew me really well. And then one day I decided to come in and ask, and if they had some position for the work, and they were like, do you want to work here? Okay. Come in. Welcome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. Yeah, it's sad that I had to end my work there because of my school, because I don't have time. Because they close at 6 and my school lasts until like 4.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
No. If I want to have any money, it's not gonna work.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
right.
saw that they got a new cosplay seller there, like cosplay. Yeah. It was I was there last Friday, and there was a girl in Lolita dress who was like cutting fabrics and selling fabrics, and I was like, okay,
You've been
nice.
replaced.
Yeah, my replacement. Cool.
Cool. So, that means that you have a lot of experience with fabrics and cosplaying through a lot of years of actual doing cosplaying and working with fabrics and learning from a guru, basically. So you're the right person to talk to about this kind of stuff. So, Enyassia, why don't you ask the rest of the questions?
Yes. Where were
6.
we at 5?
Yes, we were at 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Not 5.
Yeah. 5.
Sorry. Okay, Alvi, how do you choose what kind of fabric to use in your cosplays? Do you plan ahead or?
Well, I plan ahead, of course I do. When I see it, pictures or books, or see the pictures of the movie characters, I always look for fabrics. Or like I'm thinking in my head, what kind of fabric is this? This one looks like linen. This one looks like velvet. This could be silk. And then I go to the stores with the pictures, the detailed, good quality pictures, and I look through all the fabrics which they got, and then I go to the next store and watch through all fabrics. If I'm doing some really important cosplay, I can go through all the city and watch look through all the fabrics before I decide.
How many hours do you use on this deciding process? I'm just wondering.
To be honest, for me, cosplay fabric deciding is the most fun part of the cosplay process, actually. Besides cosplaying, of course. But yeah, deciding on fabrics is it's amazing.
And also, you probably know all the best places to shop for cosplay fabrics too.
Yes, I do. And I actually did a fabric shopping guide for cosplayers once, and I posted it on my blog.
On your blog, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of few posts I ever did.
You have a question in the chat. Yes. Do you always go for screen accurate fabric? Or like materials?
I don't. I don't. Let me show you Amidalla's court in real life. So we see. You can probably see the fabric maybe at some point. It's like organza. It should be silk organza, but I've used 30. I used 30 meters of the fabric in this case. And if I were using silk organza, I would have to sell my flat, I guess, to be able to afford these fabrics.
Yeah.
So no, it isn't screen accurate, but I always go for the most accurate like fabric which is not the same type of fabric. How can I explain it? Like this is polyester. Yeah, this is polyester fabric, and silk is like nail fabric, and it always cost like 10 times more than artificial fabrics. So I always try to get like the polyester fabric which looks the most authentic for the cosplay. And if I have to use really a lot of fabric. When I don't have to use so many meters of fabric, I can actually go for the screen accurate fabric. And if I really love the characters, I can go for screen accurate fabric. I have here, let me find it. Yeah, I have Anakin's cape. This is cape, Jedi cape of Anakin Skywalker. And this fabric, you can't actually see it, but you can look at my pictures, I guess.
Yeah.
This is screen accurate fabric. This is wool fabric which I bought at their usual season sale.
Yeah.
And it's like fabric. It wasn't cheap because it's wool, it's artificial wool in very good quality, but I could afford it on sale because it was like it was
but that's
so
really good. You know, because if you need a lot of fabric, then you should probably go for the polyester version or a cheaper version. But if it's only a small item of clothing, you can you can probably afford the screen accurate.
And also, if you plan ahead, you can plan to shop when the sale is on. Also, there's another question in the chat. Sample Cosplay wonders, sometimes you can't find the right fabric at your local fabric store, so you have to turn online. Do you have any tips for ordering fabrics online?
Yeah, I actually do. You can always ask if you have good time before convention, you should totally ask. It usually costs like 10, 20, max 50 kronas to get this sample, and then you get it in the post, and then you can see it, watch this, see, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your connection fell out a little bit, but so they might not have heard you. But what she said is that if you have enough time, you can order a sample from the online store, and it's not very expensive, and then you can touch the fabrics and see the fabrics at home before you order a big order.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can also buy like few samples from different fabric stores online, and then you can choose which works best. Because when it comes to color, fabric color, you can never know if it really fits or not, because they usually say it on the shop sites as well, that color can't be exactly accurate as you see it on the screen, because the screen resolutions and screen settings are always different. So yeah. You can't rely on the fabric color which you see on the screen. That's why people always or they often order this weak color sample thing from Arda, because then they can be sure which color they will get in the end. Yeah.
Very good idea. So I hope that answered your question, Sample.
Order a sample.
Right. Order a sample. Like Cecilia
Order
said
a lot of sample.
Yes.
What are common mistakes cosplayers make when choosing fabrics?
Well, young cosplayers doesn't like to use a lot of money or spend a lot of money on cosplay fabrics, or they don't actually have the money, but they go for the cheapest fabric in the store, and cheapest fabrics at the store are polyester satin, which is really shouldn't be used for cosplay, because it's very shiny, and it looks awful in the pictures, because it's like shines and
light everywhere.
Yeah, exactly, and you get this light on your face and everywhere on your wig. It doesn't look nice at all. And then there is. Oh, I can hear myself. I hate hear my voice. Okay, and there is this cotton, the cheapest cotton which you can buy at the store. This kind of cotton, I use it for mock-ups, but there are a lot of people who buy it and make cosplays, and it doesn't look really nice. You shouldn't really be doing cosplay of 100% cotton, because cotton makes it or can
It
get really wrinkly, really wrinkly, and you almost like you have to go with flat iron all the time and iron your cosplay while you're at convention, and you can't actually do this. So yeah.
What should you use instead of 100% cotton?
You should use cotton blends, like cotton blended with polyester or blended with viscose, or like some other stuff. There is a lot of this types fabrics in the stores, and it looks really pretty, and it's still a natural fabric, so your skin can breathe, and you shouldn't be sweating so much when you use it, because when you go for polyester fabrics, they are artificial fabrics, and they don't breathe, and they get really, really warm. Yeah, and it's usually very warm at the conventions. So when you have this polyester fabric on yourself, and then you have polyester wig on yourself, and then you are at the room, at the warm room with a lot of people, it can be really, really disgusting.
Both Yura and Sample says that they've used bed sheets for cosplays before, and that's very crafty, because you get a lot of fabric for not a lot of money, and for the right cosplay it could work, definitely. Like
it could work.
But
yeah.
But as a recommendation, stay away from 100% cotton, because it will wrinkle a lot. So use a blend. Yes.
Are there any special types of fabric that you would recommend or advise against using? You've already mentioned 100% cotton.
And sateen.
Yeah, and all of the cheap polyester fabrics, actually. Almost all, because this fabric which you loved on Sake, it was like polyester. It's called polyester microfiber. Something like this. Microfiber. You can get it at Rainbow Textile and Stuff of Steel, and I guess at all of the places. And it looks really rich, if you know what I mean. It looks like very expensive fabric, because it has this beautiful matte texture which shines just a bit, and then it falls really pretty. But I heard that the microfiber isn't really strong, so you shouldn't be using it for corsets and stuff like this, because it can go like this, it seems, and it wouldn't be nice at all.
Yeah, and obviously a lot of the people in the chat say that they've used 100% cotton, and I have too. Sometimes you don't have a choice, you can't afford anything else, or maybe the cosplay will look right with 100% cotton. It's very
or the 100% cotton has the right color.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes if you want a certain look, cotton won't work necessarily. And for the best, if you want a very elevated look, sometimes you might have to spend a little bit more on fabrics.
Yeah,
Sample Cosplay is saying that she finds that if you wash and iron the fabric before you use it, it works better.
Yeah, of course. You should actually wash all the fabrics before.
Always
Before you sew your clothes, because it should be this way. Because because most of the fabrics, they aren't washed, and then when you wash them, they can go like really much smaller.
Shrink.
They shrink really a lot. So especially.
Yeah, so
especially
you should always wash them at least once before you start making a piece of clothing, because you don't know how much it's going to shrink.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if you work with cotton or linen, you should always wash them.
I have to make a confession. I have actually never washed any of the fabrics I ever used because I'm lazy. And I have never washed any of my cosplays ever.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Yeah.
I haven't, but I don't tend to sweat that much, so they don't smell and they're not dirty. So
lucky you.
Yeah, me too. I think more of the usage as weathering. So
I have washed all of my cosplays at least twice.
no, not ever.
Oh no. I get all sweaty and gross at conventions. If I did not wash those things, I would have to throw them away. Seriously. Ew.
Oh no, I haven't washed all of my cosplays. I have cosplays which actually really can't be washed. There's these huge dresses which I don't think they can survive washing machine.
No.
But some of cosplays I just had to wash, like Anakin's robes after Star Wars Celebration, where it was plus 30 degrees in the shadow, and I had like 6 layers of fabric on myself, so I was actually quite wet.
Yeah, no, I've washed my Arwen dress 2 or 3 times, and it can't be washed in the machine, so I have to hand wash that thing every time, and then wring all the water out of it by hand.
Poor thing.
I don't have a washing machine.
So. I've actually washed this thing by hands because it's really long, and it's like it's on the ground when I'm going, and it gets really, really dirty at the end of the day, so I had to wash it by hand.
Yeah, we're just going to have to speed it up because we're going to go over time once again. So let's move on to the next question. Enyassia?
Yeah. Do you have any good advice when it comes to finding affordable fabrics?
Yeah, well, I actually already said this. You should always look for screen accurate fabric and do your research and find out which fabric did they use in the movie, or like if it's live, and then you can search for like artificial alternative for this fabric. Like I'm making Cersei Lannister right now, and I know that for some for some parts of her dress they used dye silk, but I couldn't really afford dye silk when I was.
Silk is so expensive.
Yeah, it's really expensive. And it gets really wrinkled at the end of the day. It's not nice to wear it, actually. I don't like wearing dye silk. So I had to find like polyester alternative for dye silk, and then I found it on the internet, and then I bought it, and it looks pretty much same as dye silk. So I think it's gonna work. Yeah. So yeah.
Cecilia wants to know how expensive is Thai silk.
Let's Google it.
I think it's like 200 or 300 a meter.
225 a meter, I think, at Rainbow Textile, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 275 or something like this.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Somewhere between 200 and 300 Norwegian kroner per meter. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I think Silje Danielsen's Legolas tunic is made from Thai silk.
Yeah, but then again, she didn't have to use this much of dye silk because it's only tunic, so it's enough at like 2 or 3 meters.
Yeah.
And if you're making a costume which you plan on using for like many times, you should consider affording some money for this. But even then dye silk, you can always see difference between natural fabric and polyester, because natural silk will always look better than polyester. It's just like this.
But there are good options. There are good options.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next question.
Yes. What has been the most challenging cosplay you have ever had to make fabric-wise?
Well, when I was a bit younger, I was cosplaying from something which is called J-rock, like Japanese rock, and the particular style is called visual kei. And there are musicians who dresses up in beautiful costumes. It's a lot of fabrics and a lot of details. And there are some crazy people who cosplay them. And then I was one of those crazy persons.
Yeah, I saw you have an album dedicated to your J-rock cosplays on your Facebook page.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and that's when I learned to love fabrics and to search for right fabrics, because it was quite fun. It was like fabric hunt. I have to find this right fabric because he has this pattern on his jacket. Then I have to find the right pattern with the right things on his jacket, to make his jacket. Yeah, you get it. So there was once I was making a costume of Hizaki, which is like, he's a guy, but he dresses as a girl, a very, very beautiful girl. And he had this insane dresses with a lot of fabrics. And I chose the most beautiful dress of him, and then I spent like 6 months searching for fabrics for this dress, I guess, because he has I think he has more than 20 different types of fabrics on this dress.
That is a lot.
Yeah, okay, maybe not 20, but at least 10, I guess. And there is more than 20 type of laces and trims and some crazy stuff. And one of the fabrics which I bought, which I needed to have for him, was organza with print of roses. And this fabric, it doesn't exist in the West. It's only in Japan. But I was really lucky that I was in Japan at the time when pictures of this costume, like magazine with his pictures in high resolution, was released. It was released on Friday when I was in Japan, and I was going home on Saturday. So I've spent the whole Saturday in Japan, in Tokyo, for searching for his fabric. I went for 5 different fabric stores in Japan, and I was looking for his fabrics, and it was really fun. And I found this fabric, and after I did it. And my dress is the most accurate dress which was made of him in the West, at least, because I hadn't actually sewn this dress myself. There was a very, very talented, skilled girl who actually won or here, a Russian girl who never cosplayed. She made this dress for me because I think I was too scared to make this dress myself because it's so difficult.
I think I know which dress you're talking about, and it looks really difficult.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
so crazy. Many layers and ruffles
so
and
many layers.
Decorations.
Yeah. I think I could try myself on this dress now, as I am now, but 5 years ago, no, I wasn't there. And afterwards I got a lot of questions. Okay, your fabrics looks amazing. Like they were saying, not your cosplay, not about my cosplay, but about my fabrics, about my dress. It looks so on point. Where did you find this fabric? And I was like, Japan.
There you go.
Tokyo.
All right, let's move on to the last question.
No, that was the last question.
No. Oh, yeah, because you haven't gotten the last one is you had a personal question, Enyassia, because you wanted to know.
Yes, okay. thing is, I'm going to make Enyassia from Enyassia, and I mean, you can't like upload a HD picture of Enyassia to see what kind of fabric he uses. So, do you have any ideas for which fabrics I should use to make the jacketa? What?
Uten hakama, or like I don't remember what pants are called. Yeah, it's not so important.
Yeah, the pants are hakama. And,
hakama.
And the top is yukata, maybe.
Yeah.
How
okay.
make them look right compared to the anime character and how his clothes stick to him?
Oh, this is really simple because Inuyasha, his character of the Japanese anime, and he comes from Japanese, like historical Japanese old era, and to be 100% certain of which fabric you need to use, you can just do some research and find out which fabrics they were using in Japan for about 1,000 years ago. Then you'll get it. But if I can guess, I guess that you can use cotton. Maybe not 100% cotton, but some cotton blend, red cotton blend. It will work perfectly for Inuyasha. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And it looks like I might have a Kikyo one day.
Yeah, Ryurai says she wants to do Kikyo one day. So that's good.
Although I think that maybe I have to stand on a chair beside her, though.
Yeah, it's possible. Very possible. All right, so the last item today before we say goodbye is geekery. Have we watched or read or listened or played anything that we would like to recommend to our viewers during the past week?
I have been adulting a lot this week, which means I've done like really boring stuff. Today I went to a homemaking fair and I bought a closet.
Closet. You have to have cosplay to store your cosplay, or you have to have closet to store your cosplay.
Yeah.
Closet,
So there's been just a lack of geekery. I need more geekery in my life. But since the last time, I have finished The Witcher 3, and I'm in desperate need of talking to someone about The Witcher 3. So if any of you guys have finished the game, please PM me and we can have a chat so I don't spoil anything for anyone. And also I finished reading my scary horror book, which is called The Haunting of James Hastings, written by a guy named Christopher Ransom, I think. It was good, and I'm really hooked now on reading more scary books.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Right. I played laser tag this weekend with some friends in Moss, and I haven't played laser tag in 9 years or something like that, and it was so much fun. It's like having a workout. You're running around for 20 minutes, and you get so sweaty and so warm, but it's so worth it because you get you get to shoot your friends with lasers. It's awesome. And I started to listen to a new podcast called what's it called? The Psychology of Video Games, where they talk about different psychological theories applied to video gaming, video game culture, and video game mentality, which I think is really interesting.
Cool.
Yes. So nerding around.
Very nice. I haven't played laser tag for 32 years, so...
You haven't ever done it.
Oh my god, we have to take you laser tagging.
Yes, we have to do that. They have a place in Oslo that's great. I went there with my work. We were doing some team building things, and it was awesome. My mind just went to kill mode.
Okay. So, CosCast laser tag meetup at some time in Oslo.
Yeah.
That I think will be a thing. It must
And
be
we
a thing.
should totally like invite our fan dorkables.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to come. I've never played Lies with
Oh, you have to
either.
come too. Yes, we'll do a meetup
Okay.
thing.
All fan dorkables meet the CosCast in Oslo for laser tag.
Yes.
We'll post an event on Facebook and we'll make it happen. I promise.
Yes. Well, I haven't done so much geekery. Oh, I have, but nothing new. I'm still playing World of Warcraft Legion, and yeah, well, looking at series, stuff like that. But I can tell about the Pokemon Go world record attempt. It's on Aker Brygge, 1st of October, from 10 a.m. to 18 p.m. And it's for free. And it's like, yeah, well, it's going to be like lots of competitions and quizzes and entertainments and stuff like that. And it's arranged by Zen Joachim. He's like a Pokemon master in Norway or something.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
So
they're trying to collect the most Pokemon Go players in one place in the world.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah. I can say what I've done too. Yeah, what I've been doing. Yeah.
Of course
I finished a really cool book. I've finished Ready Player One of Ernest.
Oh yeah, by Ernest Cline.
Yeah, this is so cool. It was such a great book. I think it should be every nerd should read this book because it's a book about nerds, about super nerds.
And the movie will be coming out soon too. Not this year, but next year or something.
In 2017, and John Williams, who composed the soundtrack for Star Wars, will be doing soundtrack for this movie.
Awesome.
And it's really great. I've almost started crying when I read that he's doing soundtrack because it's so cute.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, everyone should read Ready Player One because it's totally a game about 80s nerd culture and games and awesomeness and virtual realities. So
it's a book about
Oh, I think your sound fell out again.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's back now. It's okay.
I just think it's late, so our brains have just shut off or something.
Okay, but so that's pretty much the end of the show. We're only 17 minutes over time today.
Only?
That's a new record, I think.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the longest episodes ever.
Yeah, one of the longest episodes ever. So thank you, everyone, for watching, for being active in the chat, and for wanting to play laser tag with us at some point in time.
And also, we have to go to Trondheim to play laser tag as well, because Sample is sad since this is only happening in Oslo.
Yeah, we'll have to go to Trondheim too sometime. Thank you so much to Alvi for being our guest today and taking the time to talk about cosplay fabrics. It's been lovely.
Thank you. It was so cute.
I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, I did.
So everyone, if you're not following Alvi, visit her page on Facebook at Alvi Cosplay and Mysteries and like her and follow her because she's amazing.
Yes.
Yes. And remember to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, The CosCast Show. You can follow us on Instagram at The CosCast and on Facebook at The CosCast. So, yes, do this.
All right, don't worry. We'll come back. We'll come back.
Yes, we'll come back. But we have to go. We have to leave you, children.
We need sleep.
Yes. So we'll see you next Sunday at 9 o'clock. And until then, have a good week. Bye-bye.
Bye.